Hello, everyone, and Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all in another amazing podcast session. Here with me, I have Rana Effat from Egypt. Hi, Rana, how are you?
Hi, Muaaz. How are you? How's everything?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So I'm glad to get connected with you finally, and we are getting this recorded.
Yeah, the pleasure is always mine. I actually wanted to thank you for having me in your podcast. And let's hope we can actually go smooth this time because we've been trying to record for so long now.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, I appreciate and I look forward to have a thoughtful discussion with you. We'll be talking about soft skills and the importance of soft skills with Rana Effat. So first, quickly get to know about who she is, what she do, and then we continue. So Rana, off to you. Up to you. Kindly introduce yourself.
Of course. So I'm Rana Effat. I work for Vodafone for 7 years now. I'm a team leader there, handling the agents and team members who actually handle customers, which mainly, of course, related to soft skills, which is our topic. And the second thing here is my side job. I'm a career and life coach, and I've been coaching for almost 2 years. This is, of course, beside my main job.
Okay, amazing, amazing. So looking forward to get things going about this role you're in, and let's start with what do you think about soft skills?
Well, Mars, I think that soft skills are really, really important, and I don't think that people are giving it the importance that actually it deserves. Soft skills are like the communication skills, the good communication and negotiation skills that can help actually anyone gain an edge over the other people that we're talking with. So I believe that it's important to be taught to all of us, even the children, because it definitely gives you a difference. It's actually part of it as well is related to our emotional intelligence, which is really as well important. I think that soft skills are really important. What do you think about this?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And I'll compare this thing with actually the technical skills or the hard skills, and I'll add the mantra of emotional intelligence in comparison with the EQ versus IQ thing.
Mhm.
So definitely, when we talk about soft skills, this is more about emotional intelligence, and you have those empathy, your self awareness, your social awareness, and things like that. Usually, previously, when people were more focused on IQ, and that's where this EQ jumped in, and everyone was focused about that. Technical
Mhm.
skills are important, but ultimately, human beings based out of emotions, they tend to show emotions, and their behaviors are basically regularized by their emotions and attitude. So, on the basis of that, I believe soft skills play a vital role in one's personality and ultimately in the personality of a human in personal life and a professional life.
I totally agree with you. Actually, it shows our personal attributes that can actually influence anyone and influence how you can work and interact with others. So those skills make it easier to form relationships with people. It can as well help us to create the trust between us and other people around us. You can as well know how to feel what the others can feel by soft skills, because part of the soft skills is listening, the way actually you listen to someone. And definitely we all know that a good listener is everything, and everyone needs a good listener in their life. Writing skills as well is considered part of the soft skills. We can say as well the emotional part, we can't forget this one. So I totally agree with you, soft skills is really important. The hard skills, it's something that can be taught because it's the technical skills mainly. So in an interview, we always find the interviewer, making sure that the candidate has all the hard skills needed to actually be accepted in this job. However, they never actually take care of the soft skills, which is actually how to form a person. And actually, it as well helps us to know if this person can be creative later on, or have the talent of people management, emotional intelligence, as I said. So this is one of the most important things, and definitely, we need to take care of it, such as exactly the hard skills.
True that. And I further want to add on about this that it basically it revolves around the what organizations look up to. So if it's
Mhm.
more about getting things done in a robotic manner, so yeah, for sure you have to have a person who is more into active working, and he's more workaholic and things like that. Instead of that, if a company focuses more on building long-term relationship with their internal customers, that are the employees, and they want to build some culture that's made out of harmony, compassion, and a positive
Mhm.
competition. So that's where they those organizations focus more about basic technical skills and more enduring, more lasting soft skills. So that's
Yes.
how it goes.
And you know what, as well, with the situation that we have at the moment, the COVID and everything, where all of us are almost working from home. So we depend more on soft skills, believe it or not. It's actually part of what we do every day. I mean, the future is actually talking about soft skills. The future workplace will actually rely on soft skills more than hard skills, because actually this is what we're at the moment. You're dealing with most of your colleagues over the phone, so definitely misunderstandings can happen straight away. But if we have those skills that can help us actually manage everything, then definitely we're going to places. um, as well, you can definitely, as you mentioned about the robots and everything, you can um, automate everything, but soft skills is really hard to be automated. Soft skills such as emotional intelligence are hard to be automated, and unlikely to become automated at any time soon. So the importance of it makes it really huge, and actually it's important for us to understand this and try to work on it as much as we can. It's in high demand, definitely, by any recruiter at the moment. I think that this is what they're looking for: communication, organization, teamwork, social skills, creativity, lots of things that actually needs to be there. So I definitely echo that soft skills is one of the most important things that we need to take care of.
Yeah, and based out of my experience, I noticed that that on the C-suite executives, there are companies who actually send those C-suite executives once in a year, sometimes, just to get
Mhm.
some trainings about like crisis management, and leadership crisis, and getting along with the majority of the chunks of the teams, and getting things done in an effective manner. So that's a part of a culture of an organization that has C-suite executives with them. And if an organization is trying to train a person who is so much experienced, why shouldn't they focus on a person who is starting his profession? And why not we hire an executive, and with respect to improving his or her technical skills, company focuses more on training and negotiation skills, soft skills, presentation skills, and things like that.
Totally, because I actually think as well, from my point of view, that there is a general benefit that we can't see at the moment, but there is a general benefit of the employees when they actually develop on their soft skills. First of all, definitely the productivity will be increased because the employees' efficiency in the task they are given and responsibility will be definitely closer to achieving the goals. As well, it will improve the teamwork because if you know how to deal with your team members, then definitely we're going places as a teamwork. It as well will 100% help in the satisfaction of the employee because it shows them that they are valued. If you as a manager deal with your employees and you know and or you actually have soft skills and you know how to deal with people, then definitely they will feel valued and they will feel appreciated, which totally will have a positive impact on the company, of course, after all. As well, by the end of the day, it attracts new clients. So believe it or not, if you're dealing with people in a good way, they will like you. So if we're talking about companies, they we will definitely attract new clients. If you're not working for a company and you're freelancer, then definitely you'll attract new clients and totally you'll gain new friends. So positive impact on everything, literally.
Yes, and you got me thinking about my experience of podcasts here. So I believe all the guests I have here on my podcast, so majority of them are, I've talked them or connected with them for the very first time. So I would consider definitely. I didn't mention any of my, I guess, degree to them that
Mhm.
hey, I'm like that much is educated or I've studied these things. So for me, I believe it was more about soft skills, uh,
True.
communication and follow-ups and things like that, instead of highlighting my degrees and everything and then getting guests over my podcast. So yeah.
I
I
literally can relate to this because Muaz, when you talked to me actually about the podcast, I didn't hesitate once. I straight away said that I'm going to be a part of this. So it's definitely a huge part of it is because of your soft skills. So I really wish that everyone can work on their soft skills and make sure that they deal with it more than actually talking about the hard skills.
appreciate it, appreciate it. So let's say we talk about those soft skills, as we had a very basic conversation about soft skills and in comparison with the hard skills. What do you think that how can a person use the soft skills to be effective at workplace?
If you definitely if you're definitely working on your soft skills, then totally lots of scenarios can be changed. um, how a person can use actually their soft skills in the workplace, this is so important. I'll give you an example. If you have a low client retention rate compared to others in your field, then definitely you need soft skills to handle this part. If we're talking about a certain employee who actually prefers not to work in a teamwork, and they have something that they need to work on it with their team members, the first thing they should look for is actually learn how to use soft skills in this part because yeah, me too, I actually prefer working alone, but at some point I have to work in a teamwork. So at this situation I learn soft skills just to be able to handle everyone without having lots of conflicts, without having misunderstanding, without of course being control or taking control over everything, because of course one of the things that actually might affect is being or actually using the control part. You can actually be a control freak and you want to control everything, so definitely it goes to the wrong way. And by that actually you might fail to grow your professional network, or actually you might avoid networking opportunities altogether because you think that you don't know how to handle actually people. So I think that knowing the steps, the main steps, like first of all you need to know what's your issue, what's your main thing that you need to work on, the thing that you can develop. If I have an issue dealing with lots of people or teamwork, then definitely I need to learn this part. If I have an issue with listening, because some of us can't listen, so definitely you need to as well start addressing this part, and try to take a course, read more about listening skills, so you can listen more than you talk. Lots of other things that we can work on, of course, and it actually takes time to talk about those things. But definitely, we need to first of all see what's the issue that we have, then we work on it.
Yep. I guess what you're mentioning here is quite relatable in a sense that first up, it's the person himself or herself, that realizes the importance of soft skills for oneself. Or either way, Rana, there comes the role of your team lead as well, your immediate supervisor or your supervisor as well. That that person should also be that much aware that helping the subordinates to get to know about what the issue they have and how they can improve themselves. And if they can just guide them about or just highlight them, I believe subordinates or people are smart enough that they quickly can if they are
Mhm.
honest with themselves, they can quickly adopt that and work on their improvement and can definitely show up with some good things.
True, true. This is true. And let me tell you that you can definitely develop the soft skills overall by developing a learning mindset. Because if you already have the learning ability, or the actually, there are some people who want to learn. If you're one of those people who actually wants to learn, then it's easy for you. By actually developing a learning mindset, after that you can encourage self reflection. Because if you stay for like 10 minutes a day reflecting on what happened during the day, then definitely you will understand, or you will know where the issue is coming from. So self reflection is so so important. Like, by the end of the day, just stay 10 minutes, reflect on whatever happened during the day, know where was the mistake, and definitely as well work on it. Um, Try as well to provide opportunities for practicing. So let's say you're one of those people who can't listen, and right now you're just going to try to listen to people and have an active listening. So go for the opportunities that let you actually practice this, and start to listen to people more. And from time to time, of course, you need to ask for a feedback. Or if you're the person who actually helping people on their develop their soft skills, then definitely you should offer them feedback. So it's so important that from time to time you see where you stand, you see if there is anything that you can do better, or if you're actually on the right track.
Agreed. This active listening thing reminds me of, if you're so good at listening, you may one day start your own podcast.
Yes, definitely. Podcasters are, it's definitely one of the things that we really need to listen first of all. So
Okay, so regarding this thing, one of the things that you earlier mentioned here, uh, I want to highlight this that if you are in a service sector and
mhm,
you are providing services, whether it's your own work or you're working for someone in service sector, I believe it's always higher uh, part is about the soft skills. So you have to care about your employees there as the internal customers, and the real customers, those are the external customers. So there should be teamwork, there should be taking care of each other and decisiveness. You have to take actions, and but you have to take responsibility. And again, communication comes very first thing. And
of course.
this is a blend of everything. But I believe when you're in service sector, in services industries, the part of soft skills is way more higher.
True. I definitely agree on this part, especially that leadership is one of the things actually that's related to soft skills. It's part of the soft skills. So if you're a leader, you definitely need to work on this with your team members. Um, Leadership definitely works on your confidence. It makes you different in this, which is definitely can somehow uh, be confused, can easily be confused for arrogance, because some people think if they are in this part of leadership, they are right now important people. They shouldn't actually teach anyone anything, and they start actually forgetting about soft skills and its importance and on following up on their employees. Leadership is the ability to recognize one's own abilities and definitely the flaws as well, and working on them and working on developing them with the people that's reporting to you. By this, we can definitely reach after all our goal. And totally, if we worked on it the right way, we will find ourselves in a different place. So, as you mentioned, it's a blend of everything. If you just know how to do it, then definitely you're in a different place.
Yep. Rana, you earlier mentioned about this. I believe it was learning attitude, and you again previously you mentioned that soft skills in comparison to the technical skills or the hard skills, soft skills can also be learned. So you can work actually since it's a skill, you can learn that, how to be an effective speaker, how to be an effective communicator, how to be good at listening, how to be a good negotiator, how to try to, getting things done with your team and things like that. So this all of this comes with the learning mindset. If a person is not that much aware and he only focuses more on technical skills, then I don't think that person is that much absorbent to focus on that. Hey, I'm not that much good in presenting things to people.
Yes.
So this is something I should be uh, getting into and getting things learn more about that, and trying to express more. So this is one of the examples. Then on the other hand, if a person who from the junior level he got into some mid-level management position, and still that person understands that again it's
Mhm.
all about a realization and the perception
Yes.
that first up the person has to realize that, let's say, my team looks up to me, and maybe I'm not good at, again you mentioned about feedback, I'm not that much good
Mm.
at providing feedback to my subordinates. So again, that's a level of self-awareness that the person identified, or someone got the person identified that you don't seem to be that much good at providing feedback to your
Yeah.
subordinates. So from that point on, that person can consciously do some efforts and take out time to and show, try and involve the team and take feedback and give feedback. So this comes with a learning mindset. I would definitely mention that, as you already said, that first up, it's more about you get things realized and then you have that mindset. Otherwise, you can simply a person can go into the denial phase that, I'm way more senior than others. Why do you expect me that I'll be good
Hmm.
at communication, I'll be good at negotiation skills, I'll be good at analytical skills, I'll be good at decision making skills? It's vice versa. You
Yes.
have to have these small bits and chunks of soft skills to be at way far better place as what you are right now.
Sure. I definitely agree on what you were saying right now. Developing the soft skills at work is really critical, and it's a responsibility over all of us for so many reasons. On the whole, there is a research that has been found that employees with soft skills training are 12% more productive than those without the soft skills. So that actually makes us really understand that it's important to work on it, because developing the soft skills in the workplace, it helps companies to avoid the costs of actually losing money, or not even just making money. Because when soft skills are lacking, the employees become prone to conflict, and they suffer from low confidence, of course, low self confidence. They feel unheard and misunderstood, and definitely they become unhappy after all. And actually, this, of course, we know the consequences of an unhappy employee. Of course, there will be an increase in the absenteeism. poor performance, bad customer service, low quality work, and actually decrease in the profit overall. So 100% developing the soft skills is really important.
Yeah, definitely agreed to that. So far, Rana, I'm enjoying this conversation a lot. I guess that's pretty much it. And if you have some summary about what we have discussed, so that would be great.
Sure. So we definitely discussed right now everything related to soft skills. So important. Soft skills like writing, listening, leadership, working in a teamwork, creativity, critical thinking. All of this is definitely part of the soft skills. This is what we mentioned, and definitely we need to work on it. So even if you're in an interview and they told you that the hard skills are more important, in order for you to success or to succeed actually in what you want, then definitely you need to work on soft skills, and you need to be aware that if you're rich in soft skills, it's like a brand new car engine that it's working at maximum efficiency. So I definitely, like, I always give this example. This is what we mentioned right now. Hard skills are really important as well, and we definitely need to learn them. But what we say is hard skills definitely comes by time, but soft skills it's what gets you there. So if you have a certain goal, soft skills definitely will let you reach this goal easily.
Super, super. That's some good example you quoted here. I like it a lot. Amazing.
Thank you
So,
so much, Muaz. I'm really happy to be part of this podcast, and as I mentioned to you, it's my first podcast and audio as well. So I'm really happy with this.
amazing. I am delighted to that, you took out time and you shared your experience and knowledge. And I believe that's pretty much it for today. And listeners, I see you all till the next podcast. I see you all. Bye bye.